get to cooking and chefing and prepping and following directions. Okay, cook good and look good. What's up? It's your girl Queemie Jones, back live in the flesh, and thank you for returning back to my YouTube channel where I teach you how to cook good and look good, all on the low. Hello. It's been a long time since I actually had this mic, so I know you're surprised, but it's here. If you're a returning watcher of my channel, you know that this mic was here in my very first Cook Good and Look Good Chronicles. That's where I'll be sharing all my little intimate pieces of my life. But here I thought I was gonna break down something a little different for all those foodies, them cook heads, okay? That Mike thought it would be a good time to come back. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Queemie Jones, and I teach you how to cook good and look good. Yeah, me. I know, it's so unbelievable. Can you believe it? You feel me? I think it's fun because I have a moment to be like, what do I want to share with my YouTube channel that can help you? Okay, and you know what can help you? Explaining why I cook good and look good. I mean, I think that will help you a lot. I think it will help me teach you something about yourself, because I think it's easy for people to not necessarily understand themselves, but neglect the reasons why their passions get denied. Okay, so I'm gonna help you learn something about yourself today. And if you hear my story connect to your story, you know what I think? We're gonna give God glory, and then, you know, just around and learn something. And, you know, maybe you go ahead and be a chef and get it chopping. Okay, why do I cook good? I cook good because food speaks to me like it calls my name. Y'all, quick story. When I was a kid, my mom said I started eating like at 4 months. I bit her lip, you know. It was because I was seeing food and I was hating, and I was like, I'm gonna have to use these gums. Okay, we gonna have to flap them. You know what I'm saying? Clap them, if you will. And ever since then, she was like, you know what, this baby need real food. And I was like, yeah, food. I started eating food. As time progressed, when I would see food and I'd be around food, I'd be like, oh my God, this is captivating. Oh my God, this smells so delicious. Oh my God, it tastes so delicious. And it's one of those situations where I'd be like, I'm gonna just go ahead and respect and not neglect my greatness. And I'm going just to be around food as much as I can. I kept on cooking, and it just kept getting better and better and better and better. I learned how to make ramen noodles like back when I was like 4. Okay, because I wasn't waiting for people anymore. Why am I chef? Well, because of my direct connection to food. My childhood was based on seafood, grills, boiling, and pan soul fusion food. Okay, so like, my father can cook, like culinarily trained. Be putting his whole body into his food. He made some pizza. I don't like pizza. He made some pizza and I had that. I was like, God dog, this magically delicious. I could never ever. And I was just appalled, taken back. I was like, you've been out there somewhere in Italy, you know what I'm saying? Culinary trained, daddy. My mama can cook. She just don't like to cook. You ever have a mom that be like really can cook, but if she don't like to cook, it just be like, here's what I made and it's delicious, I'm out. I would have moments where I'd be like, I think I'm gonna just be really good at cooking, because I was genetically, like artistically and autistically, I was just good. I had like a couple up meals, like 3 or 5, but even for those up meals, they could have been worse. So like, I don't want to be one of those non-humble motherfuckers. Be like, I don't cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an adult, I can tell you I up. Okay, I it up, and I don't give a sometimes I just gotta learn from the lessons. I feel like through my childhood, it gave me like almost this unequivocal confidence that I was gonna be able to be successful in this field. Now, plot twist. I'm a chef because When I was like 15 or 16 years old, I got like this chronic sickness, like it's an umbrella sickness. You know, I realized like I'm just gonna have these ailments because I'm ill. The fuck? I'm just gonna do that. Like, so one time I was ill and I went to the psych ward. Before I went to the psych ward, I had made oxtails and my mom popped them up for me. So like I was going crazy and still cooking good and looking good. Like even with all my like symptoms, like passing out, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like Vogue, baby. Like you can never top this. So when I tasted that meal, like in the hospital after like I had been like admitted to the crazy wards, and I was like, damn, if it's one thing I can do, I can cook no matter what, ho. This is what I'm gonna do, baby. I just gonna make them be addicted to the food, and because I was addicted, I'm gonna be a chef because I'm gonna figure out how life gave me a F and turn it into food, okay? Just every time, like life be saying, you know what I'm saying, like for real, like, and I'd be like, no, life, don't do that, don't say it, like, please. So when you're in love with food, how I'm in love with food, I would look at ingredients when I was sick, when I was healthy, and I'd be like, Derby crystal kosher salt was developed in 1888 using a proprietary evaporation process which created unique hollow multifaceted salt crystals. You know what I'm saying? Like today, professional chefs prefer diamond crystal kosher salt as our salt crystals have pure, clean taste and are fragile enough to crush between your fingers for precise seasoning control. Yeah, I would read like that and be like, oh my God, I can't wait to do something with that. Like precise freaking seasoning distribution. Chefs really do use diamond crystals. Look, and I love it. I love it. I'm a chef because of that. I've been physically in the culinary field for 4 or 5 years. I'm getting up there. Yeah. So I really got trained at community service in Boston. Best place you can go if you want a 12-week culinary training session. Get your serve safe manager. You know what I'm saying? Do something magical, not tragical with your life, okay? That's a little tidbit. I'll put that in the freaking bio, okay? Because I care. Personal chef work was already happening at that time, and then it was just coming like once or twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Like I had like 2 families. Like personal chef work also requires like complete culinary depth, okay? Complete culinary situational awareness. The truth is, I was doing that while I was getting trained, and then after my training, they put me in a fine dining restaurant. Like I was supposed to stage like at a barbecue restaurant and a couple other places, but they just didn't get back. And then this Italian restaurant was like, yo, I fucks with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Young, supple, beautiful, black, awareness. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get it, let's get it. I went up in there, had a great stage, came in there to work. Don't know what the fuck happened after that. Like I lost my brain in that motherfucker, and I realized I'm just gonna have to be a personal chef and a culinary influencer and do stages really greatly. I am too not aware of my fucking surroundings for me to fuck up in this kitchen. So like I don't want to have to deal with that. So you know what I'm saying, shout out to the fine dining restaurant that I went to. Culinary influencing was like the next note of conversion for me. Like, girl, you actually do know how to cook. So just take a moment and just cook, please. Like, figure how you're gonna do that. That took 3 years though, you know what I'm saying? And a lot more personal chef work and getting called up to Vermont to just do mass cooking, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? That just made me feel like be able to focus in, do the work, go berserk, you know, be in a nice quiet setting, you know what I'm saying, and do what I want to, and just like cook good and live good, like plate it, you know, take a picture, you know what I'm saying, like it was cool, like I like that. But it also came with being able to understand like, hey, it's okay to do something different because you have to handle life differently. You're a great chef. Like, your recipes is fire. How you cook for people is fire. Figure that shit out. Figure out how you're gonna progress in this field. You could be a product developer. You could work on the line and work up the chain and be a head chef of your own restaurant. Or, you know, you could go somewhere and figure out how to go to culinary school, be a pastry chef, and do great, decadent, amazing things, plus more. Be ready to go and put in this work. If you know you love food, be a chef. Do that. You're gonna be the best at it. But don't do no stupid in this field. Don't go around and say you and I don't like and all these things where you don't respect the chef, because they all know each other. I'm like 5 chefs away from knowing a famous chef. That's how you need to think for the rest of your life, especially as you join this field. Okay? It's your girl Queemie Jones. It's a long ass video. It's probably the longest video I'm gonna do for a long time. Okay? Why? Because I'm not monetized yet. So you should subscribe, okay? Because you know I am a culinary influencer. The recipes that I have are pretty dynamic. You should probably just come in and watch them and take a moment and just show me that you want to cook good and look good. To cook good and look good. Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Check 2, 2, 1, 2.